From the moment they brought their newborn son Noah home from the hospital, Emma and David noticed something strange. Their loyal German shepherd Max, who had always been gentle and protective, started growling at the baby's crib every night. At first, they thought Max was just adjusting to the new family member. But the growling didn't stop. Every single night at exactly 2:30 a.m., Max would pace near the crib, ears alert, eyes locked on Noah, then let out a deep, unsettling growl. Emma, exhausted from sleepless nights, was terrified. "What if he's jealous? What if he tries to hurt the baby?" she whispered to David. David was torn. Max had never shown aggression before, but the behavior was getting worse. They moved the crib to another room. That night, the growling began to be more often and louder. The couple considered rehoming Max, fearing for their child's safety, but something didn't feel right. What if Max wasn't the problem? What could it be? They even checked the bed. Desperate for answers, they took Max to a trainer. After a full evaluation, the trainer shook his head. "This isn't aggression," he said. "Your dog is protecting your baby. From what? I don't know, but he's trying to tell you something." Their worry deepened. Was there something unseen, a spirit, a danger in their home? Then Emma had an idea. She set up a baby monitor with night vision, hoping to catch whatever was making Max act this way. That night at 2:30 a.m. sharp, Max leapt to his feet, staring intensely at the crib, growling louder than ever. And then they saw it. Noah's tiny chest wasn't moving. Panic set in. Emma rushed to the crib and shook Noah, but he wasn't responding. Just as fear took over, Max barked loudly, startling the baby awake, gasping for air. David immediately called 911. At the hospital, doctors ran tests and confirmed what had been happening. Noah had sleep apnea. His breathing would stop periodically at night, putting him at serious risk. The only reason he was alive? Max. David and Emma thought back. Every night, Max sensed the baby wasn't breathing. His growls weren't aggression. They were warnings. Doctors rush around as they place monitors on Noah's tiny body. Machines beep rapidly. Emma grips David's hand, tears in her eyes, watching helplessly. A nurse gently places a breathing monitor on Noah's chest. The doctor turns to the parents. "You're incredibly lucky. If your dog hadn't woken him up, the outcome could have been devastating." Emma and David exchanged glances. They almost gave up on Max. That night, as they brought Noah back home, they sat beside Max, stroking his fur. "Thank you," Emma whispered, tears streaming down her face. Max let out a content sigh, curling up beside Noah's crib. This time, there were no growls. Only watchful, loving eyes. Because a dog's love never wavers. Dogs don't just love us, they protect us, even when we don't understand. Subscribe for more incredible animal stories.